After the 5 second rule.
Yeah.
I don't care longer than 5 seconds, it's all good.
Yeah.
Can't believe I did that. Not me talking though.
That's funny.
So where'd you put those dirty ones?
Oh, the dirty ones are the best. The good ones are there.
Did you drop it? Hey, look your hair. Did you get a haircut?
No, when I cut it short like that, I can go 3 ways. The only thing I can't do is put curls.
So I'm used to seeing you. You look cute that way. No, that's just about as big as you are. Oh, that's okay.
We're in the wrong shirt.
Where's my coffee? Is that elevator or what?
Where did you go? Working on it.
The other day I got into it and pulled.
Which way?
In the break room downstairs.
When you guys want to do personal review.
Oh, God.
Everybody else wants
Should ask you, I saw.
black phone.
Black for me.
That was Frank, but he didn't want me.
Ready to rock
He's too busy
dropping the donuts. Good morning, everyone. Today's date is February 1, 2013. The time is now 9:02 a.m. I would like to remind everyone to please turn off their cell phones or else set their phones to vibrate. And council will please come to order for its special meeting. Would you please rise and join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Ms. Garrett, would you please conduct the roll call?
Bolton?
Here.
Bernardo?
Here.
Matei?
Here.
Miles?
Here.
Shu?
Here.
Velasquez?
Here.
Becca Gonzalez?
Here. For the record, a quorum is present and council may proceed with business stated in the notice of the meeting. The agenda item, first agenda item, is to conduct an executive session for the following reason. For the purpose of determining positions relative to matters that may be subject to negotiations, developing strategy for negotiations, and/or instructing negotiators under Colorado Revised Statute, Section 24-6-4024E, specifically the city manager contract negotiations. May I have a motion to go into executive session for a reason?
Second.
Motion by Ms. Velasquez, second by Ms. Miles. Is there any discussion or questions? Seeing none, I believe we're ready for the roll call.
Bolton?
Yes.
Bernardo?
Yes.
Matei?
Yes.
Miles?
Yes.
Shu?
Yes.
Velasquez?
Yes.
Becca Gonzalez?
Yes. The audience may remain in council chambers and council will excuse themselves into the adjoining conference room. Oops.
Bring your donut and coffee.
Well, I don't got time for coffee. This way.
Jeff? Hey, Tom,
Yes,
is Jeff Hill still here?
Yes.
He is.
yes.
Okay. We're hearing rumors. Rumors happen all the time as we go through.
What is the rumor you're hearing? I can tell you
Quit.
if it's true or not.
That he quit.
He has resigned,
He has resigned.
yes.
Effective.
His last day will be February 20th.
It was a short tenure.
It was.
Do you have any comments to make on the subject, or aren't you ready to do that?
No, not yet.
Okay. You happen to know if he's in the office today?
You know, he hasn't told me he was going to be out of the office.
Okay. He's here until we hear otherwise. We
Yes.
know otherwise. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks. I'm not supposed to see if I can talk to him.
Sure.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome.
Executive session were Ms. Carol Bolton, Mr. Joe Benato, Mr. Anthony Mattei, Ms. Michelle Miles, Mr. Frank Shu, Ms. Linda Velasquez, Bernadette Baca Gonzalez, Les Downs, for a brief period, Ms. Audra Garrett, and also Mr. Ron Miller, who's the consultant, and for a brief period, Mr. Tom Aker was invited to participate. For the record, if any person who participated in the executive session believes that any substantial discussion of any matters not included in the motion to go into executive session occurred during the executive session, or that any improper action occurred during the executive session in violation of the open meetings law, I would ask that you state your concerns at this time for the record. And seeing none, I'm ready to entertain a motion to conclude the special meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Motion by Ms. Bolton, second by Mr. Shu. Any discussion? And we're ready for the roll call.
Bolton?
Yes.
Benato?
Yes.
Mattei?
Yes.
Miles?
Yes.
Shu?
Yes.
Velasquez?
Yes.
Baca Gonzalez?
Yes. And for the members of the media, we do want to inform you that City Council and Mr. Tom Aker have agreed on the framework for the final agreement. It will be reduced to writing shortly. Mr. Aker's legal counsel will review it, and we anticipate that the agreement will be presented for action by the full council at our next meeting, which is Tuesday? February 5th. And we appreciate your patience in allowing us the time to flesh out the details, but basically, as I say, the framework of the agreement has been put together, and we look forward to taking the action on the 5th. Thank you. So, yes, it is.
That's at 7.
Yes.
I gotta look at that.
Do we need a motion?
Oh, yeah, we
I had a
closed.
motion to conclude
Yeah,
the
we did.
special meeting.
All right, we did the roll call, or do we need to do anything further?
Okay.
Motion?
We did it.
Okay,
We
all
voted
right,
to go
all
out.
right, we're ready to go. Just refresh my recollection, so next Tuesday, is that a work session?
That's
or
a-
is
that's
it-
a regular meeting.
It's our regular meeting.
Les? Les?
All right.
Yes.
Got a minute?
I know.
Are you guys want to talk about this? Like about the details? He asked if
Well, you bet. We can't reveal the details yet. The details, they're still hammering out some of the finer points of the agreement. But as the mayor said, the overall framework and a lot of the terms and the bigger picture, you know, has been agreed upon. And unfortunately, I can't
I've already
reveal
shopped there.
now what it is until we actually have an agreement. No, I'm sorry,
They're
can't.
really
I'll
cute
send you a year
cars.
contract or a multiple.
You know, I'm sorry, I can't, I don't want to comment on any of that. To reveal any of it would be to kind of start to reveal this. And I will tell you that, you know, everyone is going to err on the side of security. And that is, you know, Mr. Baker wants, you know, security and certainty moving forward, the city does. And so we're, you know, considering trying to cover everyone's best interests. So, but you guys will, hopefully we will be able to disclose on Tuesday.
Okay.
And even give you guys a copy of the site.
For now, there's nothing basically we can.
That's right, I'm sorry. It's kind of hush hush. And I can't because I haven't been allowed to do so. Yes.
As an attorney, having dealt with other negotiations, you feel that these were amicable, friendly?
I do, and I'm very anxious. I mean, if this agreement is finalized, I'm anxious to have it revealed because I feel it's very fair to everybody. And it's very appropriate, and a lot of consideration was given to this offer and his response. There was a lot of give and take, but it's a very appropriate agreement, again, if finalized.
What are some of the basic things that we touched upon, like basically, is it the moving forward?
Well, you know, the overall salary, the terms, I mean, of course that's a term, but the length of the contract, city managers are given what's called a severance package, that is if they get fired early on. They get some security, moving expenses, you know, a number of things like that. And regular benefits that people are given, you know, in terms of retirement package, medical insurance, things like that. All those we're talking about, short, long-term disability, and all those things we consider life insurance.
What about, was it the whole city council?
Coming, it's not this
I mean, agreed to get rid of the-
Next week, okay.
I would say yes, the framework, everything that was proposed and offered was done so really without any dissension. There were no, you know, I can't reveal anything, but everybody from the city's perspective is on the same page in terms of what they're offering Mr. Aker. They agree, and so it was agreed upon what is being offered. You bet. Thank you, PK, Steve.
Les, can you tell us one, it's gonna make more money than
Well, that's kind of going into the meat of it, and I'm sorry. I don't want to get in any trouble. I don't want to get yelled at Monday mornings. I don't want to, I'm sorry, it's like, you know, you could say, is it larger than a bread box? And pretty soon, it's so, you know, but again, Tuesday, we should be able to reveal all the details. Okay, thank you, Joe.
No, there's a social
Yeah,
occasion.
it's just social.
There's a social occasion
And that other one
exception.
is white?
Yes,
As long as no city business
Thank
is
you.
discussed. And actually, that would be good if one of just having a list.
Yeah, she turned down, you'll like this, she turned down apps to this.
No way.
Oh, that's good, very good. Okay, but anyhow, I was just thinking it would be nice to have an opportunity to just socialize with her and
I
make
told
her
her to
feel well.
anticipate something like that.
Okay, good.
She's bringing that out there.
Well, you just not.
Okay, I'll stop by.
Can I come back? Let me get something for council members first.
How you doing? Hi, how are you doing?
Ready for the weekend?
I'm waiting for Bernadette. Just have to talk to her about something.
feeling pretty good about it?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I think we all did sort of separate due diligence on
Mhm.
Tom. You know, we checked different references and so forth, and I think as we all shared what we knew about him and different feedback we got, we just made the decision
Okay.
all that more clearly in our executive session.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay. Perfect. And then I want to have some questions.
Yeah, that's fine.
And do you have another copy of this so I can give it to Franklin as well?
Yeah.
Okay.